thought that we'd share with you our trip to Raccoon State Park, our winter camp. We started off on a Saturday evening and left here so that we could beat the snow which followed us across the country. And as we went through each state, the snow kept getting closer and closer on us. Finally, when we got to Pennsylvania, the roads turned white. And as we got to Raccoon State Park, which was our home for the training, you can see that we were already having about 4 inches of snow on the ground. This was our cabin that we decided we were going to stay at. We didn't want to stay outside in -degree temperatures with the wind chill, and so we stayed in a cabin that was rented by our hostess. It was a beautiful place that gave us the availability to train indoors and outdoors. And as we set up for the camp, we had 2 students that came, Mary Ann, who was our hostess, and then we also had Joe, who joined us from Ohio. Of course, Tam rounded out the adults, and then we also had 5 children with us who partook of the training as well as had a lot of fun. Now, some of the things that we did at camp were knife skills. We worked with our knives on different tasks. We also did some fire making skills. We did this indoors and outdoors. We practiced some bow drill indoors, and then we also worked on some stuff outdoors. We did some water gathering and procuration, as well as boiling the water and purifying it with tablets to show different ways of purification. We used a small burner as we were burning it, and the wind chill was something like -15 that day, and it was a real difficult time getting that water to boil. The next thing that we did was some tarp setups. We did this indoors, but we also did natural shelters outdoors. And because we were indoors, we had to get our own little tent pegs, so we used the children to be our tent pegs on the corners of the tarp, which was a lot of fun for them, and we enjoyed it as well. We went through about 6 or 7 different tarp setups, and everybody really enjoyed the availability of what you could do with the tarp out in the bush. After that, we decided we would have some knot class, as well as different care of cordage, and Joe and Mary Ann did a great job learning and sharing some of the techniques that they had as well. And of course, Tam did some cooking and showed how to do different recipes while we were out there in the bush. We did many more things through the class, and we'll show in future videos. Of course, we got out, it was a major snowstorm, and we got snowed into Indianapolis until we finally were able to get home on Saturday evening. We had a great class, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank Joe and Mary Ann for being awesome students. Hope you enjoyed this video, and join us again for another video soon.